Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. And as you know, I'm back filming again. I'm sorry I've been away for some time and I haven't been filming in a while. I know a lot of people have missed me, and I've had a lot of people asking me when am I going to do another video and other stuff, but I've just not had a chance to sort of film a video, and I've been dealing with a lot of stress and stuff and other things. With because obviously, as you know, like I suffer with anxiety and stuff like that, and I've suffered with a lot of stress and I've been feeling down a few times, so I haven't had a chance to really film, and plus I haven't really had a chance to sort of film an actual video. And obviously I go to film a video and then I forget to do one, or I just have an idea. I'm trying to think of ideas towards my channel. So this is just a pretty much a quick update video on my channel, and maybe a bit of a ramble as well that I'm going to do. It's been a while, so yeah. So also, before I start the video, I'm going to mention my TikTok. I have a TikTok, and if you want to follow me, I will leave a link in the description box below, like I always do. And on my TikToks, I do several different things now. Like I've started to do edits and stuff. Like I've started to do Loki edits and other things that I'm a fan of. I've started doing edits on CapCut, and I've also done like a few ASMR stuff on TikTok, and I've also done edits of myself with music and all that, but it's a mixture of things on my TikTok at the moment, like kind of like YouTube, but with YouTube I mainly just focus on ASMR and um you know role players and stuff. And obviously this video is going to be soft spoken, and I'm sorry if I haven't done any whispering videos in a while. I will go back to doing that. This is just a little quick update to say that I'm coming back to YouTube and stuff. So yeah, if you want to follow that, I'll leave a link in the description box. So today it's just a quick update. What I'm going to be doing on my channel. I'm going to be doing a few stuff on my channel. I'm going to do some more ASMR on my channel, and I think there's a few people that have requested me some certain stuff on my channel that I need to do, which I haven't done yet. Like I think somebody said to do a gum chewing video, I think, and I haven't done it, and there's other things as well. But I did want to talk quickly about something because I haven't really spoke about it as such. And I remember last time I said I spoke about this, that I was meeting Tom. I'm sure everybody probably knows, because if you watch Jeff's channel a lot, you probably know that I already met Tom Hiddleston and stuff. But I just wanted to give an update about it, because last time I talked briefly about like Tom Hiddleston on my channel, I said that I couldn't get to meet him and I couldn't get him to sign my program. Well, apparently I finally got another. I got some other tickets to go to another show, as you know, and I said this like back in, oh, I can't remember when it was. This is a long time ago now because I haven't done my channel in a while. But it was a long time ago in. It was a long time ago when I was going to London. I went there the first time, and as you know, the first time was during the day, and the performance was really good. I really enjoyed it, but I didn't get to meet him because apparently he had another performance and I couldn't do it or something, and I did say about that. Well, I got tickets to go to another show, which I said, which was on the 1st of April, I think, 1st of April of this year. So this is back in summer and spring, so it's a long time ago, because now we're in September and almost into Halloween, which I'm not really a big fan of Halloween, but you know. But yeah, this was back on the 1st of April, where I went to the show, but obviously I only saw the first half of the show because I've already seen the show anyway. I saw the first half of the show, and the show's brilliant, by the way. It's comedy and other stuff, and it's a Shakespeare play, as you know. And apparently it was a night performance, because I think he only comes out on the night performances, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah. But anyway, I finally met Tom Hiddleston. Anyway, is what I'm trying to say. I've actually finally met him in person, and he's very nice, and he's very, you know, he's pretty much like he is on videos and stuff like that. But like, it's really weird seeing him for real, if you know what I mean. Like, and obviously I'm a big fan of him anyway. But I finally got to meet him, and as you know, when I did meet him, I was really, really nervous and everything. As I met a lot of the other people as well, like Mason and Haley Artwell. I think Mason something, I don't know his name, and Haley. So I have their signatures as well. I got his signature anyway, so I will show you the signatures that I got on my program. I have 2 programs, but the other one doesn't have it. But yeah, this is their signatures. The top one was Tom. I made sure he did the top half of the program. And then this is Mason, and that's Haley Artwell. But yeah, I finally met him and I got a signature, is what I'm trying to say. And he's a lot. I couldn't say very much to him, as you know, because with my anxiety and stuff, and me feeling, and where he's a celebrity, I got really nervous when I first saw him. So obviously we was waiting there for some time. I waited there at about 8, and then he could come out at about 10, I would say, because, you know, so he come out at 10, and I was waiting there, and I was really, really nervous to see him, and it was anticipation that was building up inside me, and eventually he came out. I was a bit annoyed with the experience because, as you know, within the experience, you're only allowed to have like a signature. You can't have selfies, and you can't have hugs or anything like that, which I really, really wanted to do with Tom, but I couldn't get to. And I was really there to meet him, but I was also there to sort of see the show, and I saw it twice, so I had to, you know. So that was the only reason, as well. But yeah, he came out anyway, and as he came out, he was what really annoyed me is that we was behind the barrier, and there was people that was like in front of us, and me and Jeff, because I went with Jeff, and there was people in front of us, and the security guards were rude, to say the least, like from the experience. I didn't like them. And we met, obviously, when we was there at like 8, like Jeff met this American guy, and he was talking to him constantly, and I was talking to him a bit. Like, I come out my comfort zone a little bit, and I do talk to people when I feel like I want to, but my anxiety and everything restrains me from talking to people. Like, sometimes it'll just be a few words and it won't be enough. But I was talking to the American guy, because we was talking about all Tom's films that I've seen. And he was talking to him a lot, and we were just talking to him all day. It actually was a good thing, because it brought the time on a bit quicker, and then eventually it came to when they was coming out. I think what made me sorry, I'm just a bit hot. I think what made me kind of nervous with the experience as a whole was, like, really, it was to do with, you know, it was to do with Haley, because before Tom came out, because Tom came out a bit later, all the cast were coming out. So I think the first person I really saw was Haley Artwell, because she sort of just did a few signatures and she went home. But it was an embarrassing moment with her, because she came out and I didn't have my program ready in front of her, and she came past us and went, hi, and we said hi. And then I have it on film, actually, because I filmed most of the experience. Well, Jeff did, but it's on my phone somewhere, and I wish I could, like, sort of show you and explain, but I'd rather just explain it. She came out, and she was like, you know, oh, hi. And I said hi back, and then I didn't have my program ready. So anyway, I put my program out, and she saw it, and she went, oh, do you want me to sign it? I don't have to sign it. And I said, no, I want you to. And then she just signed it, and it was an embarrassing moment for me. I was like, this is a celebrity as well. When I didn't imagine myself meeting Hailey that way, because I've always wanted to meet Hailey and be like, oh, she's so awesome and stuff. Like, she's been in the Mission Impossible films, and she's Peggy from Marvel, which I never knew, by the way. I had looked that up and I was like, wow. But yeah, so I think that's what put me off. And I was nervous anyway with Tom. And as you know, I'm anxious and stuff like that in real life. I'm diagnosed with anxiety and everything now. And that was what puts me off. And this is a celebrity as well, so that's why I was nervous. And so anyway, getting on to the point, you know. So then he come out and I was nervous, and I think and then obviously the only thing I could say was hi. And I did this hi and this pathetic laugh, and it's on video. And then obviously Jeff asked the question to him whether he's going to miss the show and all that. And he said, yes, it'll be very sad and I'll miss it. And I wanted to say, what I really wanted to say to Tom, and I'll probably say it on film, and I can't say it in real life or anything, but like, I'm probably going to have to meet him again at some point, because you know, it was an amazing experience though, because I actually missed the show a lot now, and I reminisce about Much Ado a lot, and I got to see him on stage, and it was an amazing experience, as I said from my last videos. But meeting him in person was cool. Like, he's very tall, and he's sort of, when I saw him, it was really weird, like really, really weird seeing a real person in real life that you've all been a fan of. And he's really thin. He was really thin and skinny and all that. And anyway, when he came up to us, I said hi, and I laughed, and it was a pathetic thing, because I regret it, because I didn't say what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, like, you know, you're my hero, you inspire me a lot, and you're an amazing actor, and all this other stuff that I had. And plus, the experience was really rushed as well. And I didn't like the rushness of it all, and the security team was really rude to my fiance, like Jeff, and then was kind of rude to me, and I had a lot of the security guards giving me evils and stuff. And where I've got anxiety anyway, I don't like people staring at me and other things, so it's kind of, it was the place more than anything. I don't think it's the theatre, but it's the place with all the rules, and I think they have all these rules put in place for, like, because they don't really care about the genuine fans. Like, I see a lot of people online, like even on TikTok, when they meet celebrities and they get things signed and they're a real fan. But then there's other people who are these photographer owners. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of them, but they get things signed, and they get multiple things signed, and they give true fans a bad name, pretty much, because they want things signed, they want other things signed, as if one person who is a fan has something signed. And it's not that. I actually had my Loki poster, that, because I'm a big fan of Loki, his character, and I have the season 2 Loki poster, and I also have a season 1 Loki poster, but this is a small poster that I wanted to get signed so I could frame it, because I'm not framing this. I'm just like keeping it. I keep it in my bookshelf of all my books. So yeah. And it's really different actually, this book, because it's got more in it than the other one. But yeah, it was all rushed, and I think Jeff kept him there for as long as he could, because he knew I really wanted to see him, and I had things, I wanted to say something to him when I was stood there, but also my legs were shaking behind the barrier as well, because it's just a nerve-wracking experience seeing him in front of me, because I've never seen him before, and I've only just first met him, pretty much. But yeah, I just thought I'd update everyone about it, talk about it as like a bit of a ramble, because, it was a really good experience meeting Tom for the first time, and I just thought it would be good for this video, as well. But anyway, I digress. I don't really want to go into it too much, but that's my experience and story about Tom Hiddleston and everything and how I met him. Hopefully, eventually, in time, I will meet him again, but it won't be as a rushed experience as it was. I will get to probably meet him properly, and I can talk to him, like, because I know he goes to this park. There's this park that he goes to called Regent's Park. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. It's in London, because he lives closest to Primrose Hill, and it's not far neither. So I do know where it is. But there's a park there that he runs in, and I was tempted to just go there with Jeff one day and like see him and like get things signed. Like I wanted my Loki poster signed, my season 2 that I have, which I think I have somewhere in my bookshelf, but I'll have to find it and show it you so that people can see it, because it's a little one. It's like a A4 poster, but I really wanted like one of like a Loki line on it and like my name and stuff on it, like a custom sort of thing, because I wanted to like frame it or put it somewhere where I can actually see it all the time, you know. I might even put it on the wall, I don't know, but yeah. But that's my story anyway. I mean, it was a good experience. I enjoyed meeting him. It's just kind of not the way I imagined and how I wanted to meet him, and it's annoying I couldn't get a hold in a of him, and maybe one day when I meet him again, because it was all rules and stuff. Like, you wasn't allowed to touch him and you wasn't allowed to do this. And I think Jeff's talked about this on his channel, but I haven't talked about it on mine from my point of view. So anyway, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing on my channel, because this is a bit of an update / ramble of me doing that, and I will put that in the title. But what I'm going to be doing is, there's a lot of people that have requested me things on my channel that I still need to do, which I haven't done, and I apologise for that. I've just had a lot of stress and anxiety and stuff like that, because I deal with it from time to time, and it's made me not want to film, and it's made me feel off from filming for a while, because I know there was a lot of people, like, I know on my channel that were saying, where have I gone? And I know I disappear for months on end and I don't come back until a certain time, you know. I just sort of reappear and disappear pretty much, and I really apologise for that. I do really want to be here doing videos, and I really like doing it and talking to my fans on here. But yeah, someone asked me where I was. I mean, I found it really personal attack towards me, but I mean, I won't go into it at the person or anything because I don't want to name them, but I found it personal because I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress lately. I haven't really wanted to film on my channel, like, at all, and like, I was going to film and I've not had any ideas to sort of, you know, and I know a lot of my videos consist of me just rambling and other stuff, and people find that boring, but I do the ASMR stuff as well on here, and people like that. You know, and I know a lot of people do like the soft spoken ones as well, like, you know, but a lot of people were saying when I'm coming back, and a lot of people ask me, say, oh, have you actually left YouTube because you're not on here all the time? And it's just because I'm not on here all the time, and I come back months at a time. I mean, I'm going to try and be consistent with videos like this month, and maybe like if down the line, but if for some reason I don't decide to do a video because I am overwhelmed with stress, or I have my anxiety as well, which I have to deal with every day, and that makes me feel bad as well, which I've talked about in another video, which no one needs to know about. But I'm glad to be back as well, doing stuff. But what I was going to do on my channel, because I'm rambling on about stuff now and I don't need to, what I'm going to do on my channel is I'm going to do some more ASMR stuff, and I'm also going to do some role plays as well, because I used to do role plays on my channel quite a lot and all that. I mean, I would like to do a video where I actually show you my old videos and like talk about them, or just talk about my old videos that I used to do on my channel, because a lot of people remember them, the old videos, as well. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing more stuff. The more ASMR. Obviously some people have requested me some stuff that I haven't really got back to, or I haven't done, which I will do them. But someone said to do a gum chewing video where I ramble, and I want to do that too, so maybe I'll do that. And also I also wanted to show you something as well before I go on, but I also, Jeff also got me, oh my books are falling down, sorry about that. Jeff also got me this book, and it's called American Psycho. I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but it's by Brett Ellis, Easton Ellis, and it's based upon the film American Psycho, but the book has so much more in it, as well. And I just thought I'd show you it because I was thinking of reading some stuff that I have like from my book collection in on my video. Sorry, I'm trying to put it back. You know what? I'll just leave it here because I can't put it behind my bookshelf. Sorry. But yeah, I was thinking of reading some of that, and I also have the Bram Stoker Dracula, which I've showed people. So yeah, I wanted to do that on my channel, like read some more stuff, because I actually have done a reading series on my channel. Like I kept reading Red Necklace, which I haven't gone back to, and I've done it twice on my channel, and I've just never gone back to it. And there was also Dante's Inferno, which was a request from like Jeff, and he wanted me to read that on my channel a lot, and I have done some reading ones. And I think somebody asked me one time, because I said I done the Puppet Master, or whatever it is, the Puppet Master, whatever the book is that I've got, that I've had, that I absolutely love, and I've loved it since like I bought it, because I used to have a copy of it at my home when I was living with my parents and stuff, and then I don't know what happened to it, but yeah. I had the Puppet Master, which I didn't continue on doing. I didn't continue doing the actual series, and I was reading some of it, and I got up to a certain part. I'll have to find out what part I'm up to though on it. But yeah, I want to do some more role plays as well, because my channel does consist of role plays as well. Like I've done role plays in the past on my channel. Like if anyone doesn't know, I mean, if you're new to the channel and you don't know what I do, I mean, it's a mixture of things really, but I mostly do ASMR and role plays now because it works. I do things that work on my channel, but they're mostly the ones that I do, and stuff. But yeah, also like most of the time as well, because I also have like this. I wrote that. I'm not rambling now at this point, but I was going to read it on my channel sometime in case people wanted to hear me read it. But I also have this novel that I wrote, and it was back in, I think it was back in 2016 I started writing it, because I wrote something like love letters, which was between me and Tom and me and Loki and all that, as like a test. But I write stuff on Coworb, which is a website, and I had another novel that I wrote on Quora, but it wasn't on the same account because I lost my other Facebook account. And it was a Spider-Man novel that I wrote, and it was all fictitious and everything, which I might have to sort of read, because some of it I didn't finish it because I can't finish it, because I can't actually access that account no more. But I've recently written a book. Well, it's a novel as such. I'm still working on the next chapters at the moment because I've done a lot. It's turning into a book. And as you know, one of my my hobbies is to write. I like writing a lot. And a lot of my imagination, everything goes into writing, as well as my channel does. But I think people know about this already, because in case you don't know, I used to do picture videos in association to my story, because I had to do them because I needed to add them in my story. But the story is between me and Loki, Loki, who is a fictitious character, who is played by Tom Hiddleston, but Loki is in my story, and the character is me in the story. And I fell in love with Loki in the story, and some of it is fictitious, by the way, as well. Like, I wrote stuff in it that isn't necessarily true to do with my life, but I've wrote it in because it saw that in the way so I could understand me, so we could both be understanding of one another, kind of. But it's a Loki story that I wrote in 2016, I believe. It's a long time ago now when I think about it, and it's quite a long time ago. And I wrote it, and I was going to read it on my channel because I haven't really read it on my channel, and I don't think people know about it, but I I had to go through it a lot as well because I have a lot of mistakes. And actually, I was kind of reading it the other day, and I noticed there was some mistakes within chapter 1, so that I need to alter and stuff because I've been altering it and going back. But the story basically is between me and Loki, and we fall in love with one another, and it's about the turmoil of our relationship and how we understand each other. And obviously Thor is in it, and Odin's in my story as well, because it's part of what I am. Like, it's part of this story because it's to do with, like, the actual movies, but not really the movies. And it's all fictitious within it. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I've put in it that in order so that where Loki is a misunderstood person in his character, and I wanted to put something in to make me in the story seem like I've gone through stuff like he has, so he's not on his own, and it develops into a love story pretty much. It's not graphic or anything at all. Like, once I'm going to read it on my channel sometime, I'll read a few chapters, but it's not graphic as such. It's just like romance and stuff like that, and that relationship and all that. But I wrote it in 2016, and I did picture videos for it as well, and it was my idea to get me back into writing, because I want to do another novel, but the novel that I want to write again, like, on my, like, a novel I actually want to write, because I thought of the idea, it's to do with Crimson Peak, which Crimson Peak is a film. And yeah, anyway, it's a film with Tom in it, and I wanted to do like a sort of what if sort of novel with Crimson Peak, and do a story where I have a different character, different protagonist, like it's a different protagonist, and I wanted to do it where he didn't die and brings Crimson Peak, and his sister haunts the actual house in Crimson Peak, and he's still alive and suffered the ordeal and didn't die at the hands of her. And I wanted like stuff to do with Edith, like where she's gone through it and stuff. Anyway, it's a Crimson Peak novel that I wanted to do, and I don't need to get into it, but yeah, maybe sometime I will read it on my channel, because I think people kind of need to understand that, like, I like to write as well. It's my passion. Like, I know I've not shared this information. I might have done a few times where I've said that I write in real life, but I've just never read the story out to people, and I would like to, because I've never done it on my channel before, and I don't know what people will think of it, the reaction. But maybe I'll do that. So that's one of the ideas that I have. But I also have roleplay ideas. There's a lot of roleplay ideas I have. A few of my characters I want to do, and I want them to come back. Like, as you know, one of my roleplay characters that I used to do on my channel was Skylar, and I haven't done her in a while. I'm a bit rusty with roleplays and filming, so excuse the fact that if I do them, it won't be perfect, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, I wanted to do another roleplay with Skylar, but I'd have to think of an idea around it. Because Skylar, if anyone is new and doesn't know who Skylar is, Skylar is one of my roleplay characters that I created myself from my head. She's a mean character. She's nasty, and she often says the line, one of her lines that she often says is like, "Oh, hi, you ugly freak," and all this. So I can't really do it properly into acting because I'm getting into the acting part of it now. But she's mean, nasty, and she had in some of her videos she's dating Tom Hiddleston, you know, because I've put it in as a thing that she was dating him and saying he's better than your boyfriend and all this. But I was going to do something with that because it'd be a cool roleplay to do, and it's a character I haven't brought back in a while. There's a lot of my roleplay characters that I haven't brought back, and I know a lot of people that sort of, I've known a lot of people that used to watch my channel, that watch the roleplay videos that I know about, have told me that they missed the Poison Ivy and the Catwoman and stuff. It's just with I can only do certain kind of roleplays on my channel because I film myself from the waist up, and I could only do so much with roleplays because, as you know, I'm trying not to lose weight and stuff. At the moment, I'm not 100% there, but I am trying to lose it. So that's probably why I haven't been doing the roleplays that much, and I've just been doing rambles and ASMR because I want to do what's well. But you know, if anyone has any ideas as well, then please let me know in the comments below and like tell me if you've watched up to this far. I don't know if you've gone to sleep or if you've just zoned out, but if you've watched up to this far and you have any other ideas anyone does for like my channel and what you want me to do next, then leave a comment and drop a comment in the comment section and I will get back to you. I get back to comments a lot of the time, but not always. But yeah, roleplay is mostly ASMR, like I said. Some people have requested me stuff and I keep repeating myself and no. I don't know what else I can do. I wanted to do a lot of the books that I've acquired over the months and like read some of them, like especially Marine Cycle, because the beginning bit of the book is really funny and I have been reading it, but I haven't finished reading it yet. And because I'm reading it in my free time as well as showing people, and I haven't read all of Bram Stoker's Dracula because it was funny the other day. I'm telling this is a funny story now, but I was trying to find my Bram Stoker's Dracula because I watched this film on TV, which is very similar to which is Bram Stoker's Dracula, very similar to Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think it is because it had Vlad the Impaler in it and all that, and it was a vampire film. It's a new one that they released this month, and it goes on about the Bram Stoker's Dracula and the Vladimir the Impaler and all that stuff from Bram Stoker's Dracula, and it goes on about that. And I was trying to find it so I could, because I was going to read some of my channel, and I found I grabbed the nearest book off my bookshelf and it was dark. I'm going to see, maybe if I looked at the spines I would have known, but I was reading it and I was going, oh, why does it say stuff about Harry Potter and why does it say something about the Elder Wand and all this other stuff? And I realised I picked up the book, like, why is Bram Stoker going on about Harry Potter? And I just realised that like I I picked up the book for Harry Potter. Like I picked the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows book up. I didn't actually pick up my Bram Stoker's Dracula, so I had to like switch on the light or do something so I could find it because it was funny. But it was a funny moment and ditzy moment of me, and I did find it and I was reading through it. I think I've shown my Bram Stoker's Dracula book. If you haven't, it's on my channel somewhere. I probably, if I read it or something on my channel, I'll be able to show you the actual book itself. I think I did show it. And there's also like, I really wanted to get, there's a Mary Shelley Frankenstein book as well that you can get, which I spoke about when I was talking about the Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's a limited edition Bram Stoker's book. And also Frankenstein, there's a Frankenstein limited edition one of Frankenstein Mary Shelley's, which I wanted to get to because I'm trying to build up my book collection as well, because I have random books over here, which I might just move and put somewhere else, and like put more books on that side as well, because I want to build up my book collection, and there's a lot of books I really want and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing on my channel, and I'm sorry if I've been talking for a really long time. I'm probably going to have to go and rest now because I've been talking so much, but hopefully no one has zoned out or got bored, and if you have, you've zoned out, gone to sleep, or you've zoned out, it's fine. I'm cool with that. This was just a quick update, ramble, whatever this was. And I'm sorry it's very long, because it's like, what is it, 35 minutes into the video, and and that's all just me rambling, because I can ramble for a really long time, and I don't stop the video or anything like that. So I'm really, really sorry if I've been talking for a long time. But yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go now because I've got to anyway, and this video is really long, so yeah. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed this video of me, this quick little ramble of me rambling about stuff, and you look forward to the next stuff on my channel, which I will be doing soon, or as soon as. I'll try and do videos more frequently. Anyway, let's put it that way. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And in the meantime, have a lovely day at whatever you're doing today. And I will see you all, guys, in the next video. Bye.